Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Journey to Become Wealthy. My name is Kelvin Reed, and today is Wednesday, and we had a beautiful day in the market. Beautiful day in the market. The stock market actually went up green today. We saw some green today, and I mean, we had already had the Fed news. We kind of had it pictured up and priced in, but we're gonna talk about it. So before we get too far into it, you guys take a moment, like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when we post videos. As you guys can see, it is my day off. It is Wednesday, my day off. What a beautiful day. I've slept, gotten a little bit of rest. I feel great. Woke up to a green market. It was just beautiful, right? That's how you want your days to be, especially a hump day Wednesday. I was tired, exhausted. Still tired, exhausted, but hey, it is what it is. So let's talk about it, right? So we know the Fed gave the percentage on the interest rate hikes, and it was 0.25% as we expected. So 25 basis points, meaning that they were not more hawkish than we predicted. So that means everything kind of went to expectations. So the markets were good. They were happy. They were good to see that. And we saw some major gains today. I mean, we saw the market going up actually in the pre-market this morning. And then it just continued to rise throughout the day without turning around. We're going to see some of those things. Also, there was some news. China, Russia, Ukraine, all kinds of news. So let's check it out. Right? I got an article here we can kind of look at. Let's look at this article and see what we got. All right, so Dow Jones futures market rally flashes bullish signal on Fed, China, Russia, Ukraine news. What to do now? So Dow Jones fell slightly overnight, along with the S&P 500 futures and Nasdaq futures. Stock market rally boasted strong gains Wednesday, closing at session noon amid big news from China, the Russia-Ukraine war, and hawkish Federal Reserve. Broke out Wednesday, at least intraday, NVIDIA. So Fed rate hike. The Fed raised interest rates by a quarter point on Wednesday as the central bank seeks to rein in soaring inflation. So we knew that was going right. The Fed policy announcement noted Russia-Ukraine invasion is likely to create additional upward pressure on inflation and weigh on economic activity. The Fed Chief Jerome Powell in his post-meeting news conference said the central bank plans to raise rates steadily over 2022. So let's look at the Russia-Ukraine invasion. President Volodymyr Zelensky addressed the U.S. Congress virtually on Wednesday, urging more support. President Joe Biden signed into law $13.6 billion in military and humanitarian aid for Ukraine, with the U.S. and allies reportedly sending more advanced anti-aircraft systems. Earlier, Zelensky described Russia-Ukraine peace talks as more realistic. Russia signaled a neutral Ukraine with an army could be acceptable. A neutral Ukraine, right? So maybe this thing will be coming to an end pretty soon. That's what we're hoping for, right? So China, they have been saying that they're feeling better about their economy. They want to kind of keep things going, no more delisting and things like that. So that's been news right there, right? China's stock soars on bullish comments. On March 16th, Beijing signaled support for Chinese companies listed in the U.S., suggesting that it's working with the U.S. regulators to address auditing concerns, easing delisting fears. It also announced that a crackdown on internet giants will end as soon as possible. U.S. listed Chinese stocks surged Wednesday, but only recouped part of the massive losses in the past couple of weeks, let alone the long slides over the past year. So when we think about that, right, what are the two companies that y'all know that I'm in, that I'm deep in and been hurting my account the most? We think about NEO and Baba. Look at that. NEO rose 25% today. I mean, it looked beautiful for my portfolio, although I'm still down in that play now, right? If I had more funds to kind of average down further into that, this would have been a big pop for me. Hopefully, many of you may have got it at that low price of about $15, $16. You could have made 25% today on that money. It was also $14 last week. You could have made, again, 25% on that money in a matter of days, a week. Beautiful gains, right? Beautiful gains. But that's beside the point. Baba's actually ran back up too. Baba, big company, right? I mean, I told you guys, Chinese Amazon should be making a killing, but they are not due to those delisting fears, those auditing concerns that we have here in the U.S. So those two Chinese companies constantly get beat down due to that, even though they're listed in the U.S. But you guys make sure you play those safely. Again, those are just something that I like to play in, so you do what you want with it. So let's check out our indexes, right? We got the Dow up 1.55% today. Major run up. SP 500 up 2.24% today. Another major run up. Nasdaq 3.77%. Y'all, that's what we love to see. The Russell 3.14%. We love to see that, right? We love to see this beautiful green. I mean, many of you, hopefully, if you're getting in now, hopefully this is the bottom. We found the bottom, and things are ready to start running back up, right? Hopefully, on a bull run for the remainder of the year. You know, I'm just talking optimistic, right? Because we never know what kind of other wrenches will be thrown in there. Russia could do something extra. Ukraine could do something extra. Oil, inflation, who knows what could go on, right? With all these different wrenches that's been thrown in the entire plan for the year 2022, you never know. All I know is that I hope you guys been dollar cost averaging in, you've been averaging down, and just building out your portfolio to do something great, right? Now, I got this right here because I wanted to see what it was doing in the after hours, and it looks like most of our futures are coming down just a little bit in the after hours, right? You see this right here, you see the Dow down just a little bit, 0.28%. SP 500 down that same 0.28, and the Nasdaq down 0.21. Now you have to think about that. Those are like other futures, like the Hong Kong and different parts of the world that might be bringing that down. Now, one thing that brings to mind for me is the fear and greed index. Let's see what it's doing, right? Let's see what it's doing. We knew that everyone knew that we had the Fed meeting going on today. However, the China news about decreasing those fears, and the Russia-Ukraine news was something new as well. So let's see if we kind of ease fears a little bit. And look at that, guys. So we went from an 18 1 week ago here to a 19 yesterday and a 22 currently. So what you guys will see is, as this fear meter starts to kind of creep back over here towards the extreme greed, we'll see the stocks prices start soaring. We'll see stock prices start to soar. And that's what we want. We really want it around here in this mid-level. But if things get over here, oh my goodness, we really seeing money, right? We're going to really start seeing some gains. We're really going to start making some money as far as, just in the short term. Hopefully you guys are also invested for the long term. And that's what we look forward to. So this tells me that fear is kind of easing up. I mean, as far as with the action and the price movements in the stock market are concerned, things are kind of easing up, right? Slowly, but they're easing up, and that's what we want to see. We want to continue to see things ease up so that we can make money, so that we're no longer seeing these deep, dark red days. I mean, it's blood out here, right? It's like a bloody market. It's crazy, and we don't want to continue to see that. So, again, I know we haven't been looking at this often, but we definitely, after seeing a green day like today, 2 green days in a row to be, as a matter of fact, because yesterday was also a green day. I know I didn't talk to you guys yesterday, but I kind of told you guys what to expect. We knew that Tuesday the Feds would be talking, and we knew that they would be giving their speech today, and they did, right? So we're recapping on that. But let's check it out. We got Microsoft up 2.52%, Apple up 2.90%. We got we've got Google up 3.11%, Facebook up 6%. Amazon up 3.89%. Baba up a major 36%. 36%, y'all. We saw Neo up 25%. Baba up 36%. Now, the main thing is, will they recoup all the gains that it's lost? And the crazy thing about this thing was just at $70 of the day. And I was in my mind like, bro, you should definitely average down at this price. I was like, you should buy and average down at this price. But instead, I was like, no. I bought some options for the long term, and I just like, okay, let me play it safe. But this I definitely should have averaged down. That would have been the play to make, because now I could be seeing myself in that profit. But we don't know what it's going to do going forward. So it's also okay for me to just kind of sit back, kick your feet up, and just watch things progress, right? That's another thing we got to be able to do. Sit back, relax, and watch things progress. So let's check out the financial sector. Finances, Wells Fargo up 2.97%. Bank of America up 3.13%. Where Morgan Stanley? Morgan Stanley up 6.29%. Goldman Sachs up 3.52%. We're seeing some major gains in these, right? Beautiful green day. Again, 2 green days in a row is something we haven't seen in quite some time. It's like we see 1 green day, we hope the next day green is like, nope, they knock us over, right? They knock us out. We see the healthcare right here. Johnson & Johnson up, down 0.92%. Looks like it's been making some major bounces if you're looking at that curve right there. Pfizer actually up 1.36%. Tesla finally making a return, up 4.78%. Because we've been seeing that joker hang out in the $700 price range. Hopefully some of you guys have either been buying some fractional shares or averaging into that dollar cost average, right? Especially at low prices like this. If you can buy a whole share, hey, do as you please, but make sure you do your research and do your due diligence, right? Because again, I can't tell you what to buy. I'm gonna tell you the things that I like to look at and how I'm feeling about them. We actually see energy finally coming back down. It's still sitting in some of those highs, which is okay. So that means whoever, if you guys bought it in there to kind of fight against what was going on with the markets and the prices, then hopefully you guys got out of it, taking your profits. So that's good, right? Beautiful thing. We say consumer defensive. Actually down just a little bit, but pretty much flat on the day. Procter & Gamble down 0.34, Walmart down 0.29. So we see all the sectors pretty much doing good. Nothing beat down heavily like we've been seeing for the past couple weeks. So that's definitely great for us. Let's check out crypto. Crypto. I just talked to you guys the other day about crypto and how crypto can be making you money, especially in this market, especially at the prices it was at. And look at it, things have definitely come back up, right? We just saw Bitcoin at 38,000, currently at 41,000, up 3.85% on the day. Ethereum up 4.96% on the day. We got Cardano up 4.74% on the day. Doge up 3.35%. Shiba Inu up 3.51%. Again, still sitting at 4 zeros and 22. It was just at 4 zeros and 21. So you got to know how to play that, right? We got Luna right here up 0.07%. Again, must have got beat down earlier today at some point. It looks like it's just now coming back up because you guys know crypto does not have a downtime. It does not close. So you can buy crypto any time of the day, all night. For those, you know, if you work late night, you work early morning, if you want to be, and you can miss the stock market, you can play in crypto. Just another form of income, right? Some other stream, some way of making money. We have Kronos. We know, formerly known as Crypto.com. Kronos up 4.51%, 0.40 cent for the day. Currently, Shiba Inu up 8.21%, $2.46. Sandbox up 17% for the day, up $3.22 currently. So beautiful growth. So we're constantly seeing things making money. We're constantly seeing things grow, especially in the crypto aspect. I told you guys, crypto may be something to kind of play with if you're getting beat down in this current stock market and you need some way to hedge against those losses, right? Again, you guys got to make sure you take responsibility. Making sure you're learning these things, making sure at least start opening up a brokerage account. If you don't know how to open up a brokerage account, I have links in my description section for RobinHood, Webull. You get free shares, free stocks if you use my link and deposit a small amount into your account. At least get started. So it's just a way to get started, right? Pay attention. Also, if you need help, leave a comment. Feel free to inbox me, DM me. You know, many of you have my number and been communicating with me. So if you need help, just let me know. We can I can get you going. We can talk about it. Any questions you have, you want to buy your first share. I mean, I was excited today to see one of the people who follow my channel, my cousin. She actually bought her first share of a financial company today. I love to see that. Especially when she was looking at this company yesterday. She had done her research. She had thought it out. This company is a dividend paying company. So that was beautiful, right? And then they went up today. So she actually has the potential of seeing more growth. So throughout this year, as those interest rate hikes go up, that company could become something big. If nothing else, it's going to continue to pay her because it's a dividend paying company. Hope maybe she's using dividend reinvestment and she'll continue to build out her portfolio over time. So that's definitely beautiful. I love to see that. So if you guys are investing, continue to invest, continue to learn. Let me know if there's anything you want to learn, any questions you have, and we'll discuss it. I'll continue to kind of create videos and do this thing so that we keep up. We keep making money. And I just want to thank you guys for joining the journey to become wealthy. I'm loving what I'm seeing going forward, especially as all of you guys coming together and building this family, building this money up. So thank you for joining the journey to become wealthy. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see y'all later on.